in that, don't break the door. Turn that whole top floor to
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. It's Pacheco again. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They've got a man in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he gets them the first. Not the biggest gain on the reverse, but it got what they needed.
It's first downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play in the systems like this that just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands?
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackle is at the 20. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Working inside the red zone. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. To the air, Mahomes. Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs finish off an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That's up and through for the point after. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion!
They go right back to Etienne. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's tackled for no gain.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Running left with Pacheco. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Yellow.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Check down complete to Pacheco. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out from the left hash, about 31 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. Juke the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Lawrence. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Smith on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The second down run by Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's fielded at the 14. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
24.
Lawrence to throw it. Connection made. Travis Etienne. Get some space around midfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a fourth gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Etienne on third down. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Lawrence with it on first. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll toss it to Etienne. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still third down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars at a deficit. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Lawrence looking to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutin. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Hey, Lion!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Near the goal line. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Little knocks it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Worthy now to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Jaguars 10. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Station 24. Last gun.
Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that first down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
On red. Hey, smash. Hey, I'm gun.
Here's 2nd and 11. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Red on red.
Throw on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pound that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Begins his return at the 16. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yellow, yellow. Why are you? Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
One final shot before the half. Escapes, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Poor choice this time to bring it out, so they contain him before he even reaches the 20. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Putting a receiver in motion. Run from Pacheco to start the half. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped that time by Antonio Johnson. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He brings it in. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
Yellow. I'll go blue. Yellow. Easy. First side.
To the air, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey, lie.
From the 28. Short pass brought in. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on third down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Lisa 24. Hey, kill. Son. Go. Watch the whip. Safe right. Here we go.
31, Lawrence to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
Here's Tootin, and he's caught behind the line for a loss. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. 7 yards there, and that brings up second down.
Brings up second down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
It's Pacheco on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a third and short stop.
So on fourth down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Butker knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Red on red.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5. Offense in the hurry up here.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up
From the 33 on second down. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
a gain of 6 yards.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They just get the play off. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Second down now, 7 to go. Inside give here for Tootin. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Looking slant route complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on fourth.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here we go.
First down throw, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
On red. Hey, go, 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 go.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Give up the guts of Bigsby. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Hey, run! Hey, Soko.
Lawrence with it on first. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Lawrence working from the gun. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Rip, 23.
On the give, it's Tootin. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just can't swim.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
Lawrence on third and goal. And he makes the play a full extension. That's a touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10.
Jaguars 17. Logan Brooks to kick off for the Jaguars.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third and long for Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down. Offense to the line for second down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? It's Pacheco again. He's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up second down.
13, Luke.
From the 24. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Now it's Lawrence. Out wide to Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here he is to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Go, let's go. I'm coming. Here we go.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
For the Jaguars field goal.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards,